all, all together now. Boy, I haven't introduced myself that way to folks that are running lower vibration stuff on the silent, but this is the big rock, right? This is the big on Hawaii, so you understand how their consciousness ended up being directed over here, right? And because this is a high-speed accelerator on this rock, absolutely, right? So it's the truth has to be known. Okay, so we're not hiding from the truth no more. We're letting everybody know what's going on. Okay, that's the way it is. So it's hard. I'll be honest with you, it's hard because you realize they don't experience what you do, but they got to know what the truth. The truth is what love is. So love is here communicating to you what the truth is. So I just told a couple of people in that house that are probably not used to a customary to hearing this, but knowing everything that is above us is us. It's actually common sense if you want to use common sense or logic or higher intelligence. Is like your mirror. Like I've always said, it's your mirror. If you're not in love with your mirror, the chances are your mirror is going to fracture because that's your shield. So I'm crystalline based, crystal spiral. Okay. So as a monopole, you can imagine how it is for me because it means you can measure everything that isn't what love is. Because of the purity at which your heart is, which is the amount of fire that you're running, to guard everything that love created because it came out of you. Right? Have you ever felt that within your own heart and soul? Being a part of that engine, the way that flows, the way that flows, the way that flows, the way that flows. So you know that atoms, or spirit, if you will, that are teachers, and what it is that we learn through soul development with spirits are going to naturally, because of creativity that is just on fire, to create new worlds and experience new things that are possible to experience, is going to get rid of those things that naturally don't flow that way. Love has a flow to it. It's why that vibration is flowing the way that it is, because it is a natural flow to be with, to be in love with that music in spirit. So if you're not experiencing that music in spirit, you're not experiencing what love is, that is gifting electrons to everybody that is in the all creation. So you realize those that are inverted would become, if you will, this rock when I was informed, but I didn't really need somebody else to tell me because you can experience it here, okay, by virtue of what's holding your energy captive, by the way that what's inverted set up the manner in which we exchange energy or experience energy flowing through all of us. So you realize you're in a vampiric energy zone. So you realize through which those corporations represent what that is. So at some point, the universe is going to realize that there are things that do not serve. And if they're not serving, then they're not in love and service to others. So I knew as a child, that's going in the other direction. Now you know the other. That's not the direction we go in. We experience what love is, which is what the law is. So you know that anything that's not taking root and is not experiencing what love is through a spirit that is a teacher, then they're not experiencing teachers that they learn from through what love is, because it's very real energy and it's real light that loves you. So now you're into the resistance side to want to experience that, so they will keep resisting more of that because they don't experience that because of that resistance. So the more that energy comes in, the more they're going to be repelled by it, and then they're going to want to push that energy out of their way because they don't vibe at that vibration. See? That's not integration, is it? That's imbalance. So you have this imbalance going on back and forth through water column tables and distributions of electrons between those that are giving away electrons and those that are using electrons to gain more power through electrical power. And then you get introduced into the matter world, mad world, the matter world, Ma-D, jeez, upon which now you see on the visible light spectrum what the electrical power that they're using was able to bring into that world, all the machinery with machine operators, machines programming other machines. So they're all running a script to spit out parts, weld a product, build an airplane. When the real creation is out here, being with spirit of Mother Earth. Okay? That's the truth of it. So you're choosing your side. Spirit form wants to be with spirit, with living spirits that are in that light, which is pure as it gets. She's a teacher. I want to be with the teachers. This is how we learn faster. It's through spiritual teachers. Because we're all truthful, because love tells the truth. Love is the absence of fear to tell the truth. So you know that you can trust the first teacher, which is what love is. Because I'm going to experience your vibration, know that you're telling the truth, because I'm experiencing the truth that's being shared and communicated to all of you. What love is. So that means I'm not afraid to dump everything on the table that I experienced as a result of something that represents the other. Remember, in childhood, I'm not what that is. I'm experiencing something less than what I am. I'm not what that is. Now you know the other. What was the other? A different frequency, a different vibration. It's not in tune, right? It's not in harmony, not in balance. The spheres are not in balance, right? So at the end of the day, it's about being in balance. Your mind is in balance. Your spirit is in balance. Your spirit is going with the flow, going with the natural flow of creation. That's what it is. What a beautiful day here. Say hi to the sun. We're up there too. Take care.